iPhone.
Yeah.
I don't know how to operate this one.
We live. Live. You ready?
Let's go.
What up, everybody? We back again with another one.
What's the deal, fellas? How y'all doing tonight?
Generals Only Podcast. We in the building.
Yes,
It's
sir.
your boy Dom.
Burke in the building.
We got two guests with us today. It's gonna be a very special day.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and introduce yourself. Who we got?
What's going down, baby? It's BlackSmoothTheBarber. Behind every legend, it's a great barber. I'm here.
Yes,
sir.
Love the energy.
Yeah, what's the deal, fellas? It's your boy Dynomite, man. A lot of people know me by Buck out there in the world, but going into the comedian profession, Dynomite. What's the deal, man? Happy to be here.
Thank you for being able to join us today, my brother. You know, most definitely, we appreciate y'all for coming. You know, and supporting what we got going on, and we just supporting what y'all got going on. That's what we do here at Generals Only. So,
Yes,
you know,
sir.
let's jump into the sauce real quick. You know, tell us. Let's start from the beginning. Tell us about yourself. Let's start with you. Jonathan. What you got going on? Tell us about yourself, man. Where you come from? How was you raised? Give us a little background.
All right, well, shit, most of it because we kin folks or whatever. But um, grew up, was raised in South Park, but originally I was born in Yellowstone, Texas, right behind Color Middle School, of course, where our aunt pretty much raised us. But parents bounced around a little bit, so I pretty much fell. We landed in South Park, that is well known with Dead End or whatever. So, man, just grew up there like the average person, man, like in the hood. The crazy thing about it is, how my mom and dad operated was it didn't even feel like the hood, but you was in the hood. I knew I wasn't in Sugarland or nothing like that. But man, it was great for the most part. So, but of course, through hardship, we bounced around some more. By the time I graduated, we was living back like in the Yellowstone area or whatever. And of course, my mom passed around that time, a little bit before I graduated. So that kind of devastated me. Didn't pursue college at all. At one attempt, I tried to be momentarily a walk on for the NFL, but just being small, size matter or whatever. By the way, I mean the schools I went to Frost Elementary School that's in South Park off of Selinsky. Then you got Albert Tolman Middle School. Then you had Sterling right up the street. So I was able to boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I got you. What about you, brother?
What's going down, baby? I'm BlackSmooth, man. I was born in Lafayette, Louisiana, man. We moved to Texas in '98, man. I went to Landis Elementary. I came up a little bit when we moved from Louisiana to Houston. I stay in the Southwest. I'm from the Southwest A-Leaf, man. Spice Lane to be exact, man. Kind of came in around the time around the crack area. So, you know what I'm saying? That's where the hustle come from, the grind. From that, you know what I'm saying? I went to A-Leaf Elsick. I went to Island Middle School, you know what I'm saying? So, uh, just just the grind is here by me. That's where the hustle come from, the drive, the grind, what you see today. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Okay. So let everybody know what y'all got going on. Y'all here together as a team, as a collective. You know what I'm saying? So what y'all doing? What y'all got going on?
December 17th, man. The Gift of Laughter comedy show. You know what I'm saying? Me, myself, Jay Dynamite, you know what I'm saying, my boy, that boy Stupid, Neuro. We got Shantae and Belinda Queen. We put something together, comedy show, man.
Okay.
In the Houston comedy scene. Let me ask y'all a question since we here.
Yeah.
Name 5 Houston comedians off the top of your head.
Let Daryl.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with my boy Jeffrey at the clock.
4800 Smoke.
4800 Smoke,
Who else you got there? You know anybody else?
You said out of Texas.
Name 5 from Houston.
Out of Houston.
Give me Texas. I'll take that.
Bubba Dub.
Bubba Dub.
That's 4. Who else we got? Out of Texas.
What you gave me?
Take your
gave
time.
us 3 out of Houston, but yeah, that's 1 out of Texas. So,
take your time, fellas.
it's
We got
fine.
all day,
Yeah.
man. Take your time.
Yeah. I just know Jay Shelley.
Jeff Shelley.
Yeah.
Out of Houston? You out of
He out
Houston?
of Houston.
Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
That's 4 out of Houston.
No, I had already named him already.
Okay,
Shit,
okay.
No, we don't really.
What's up?
So cool. My point. You got 2. You got Jay Dynomite and BlackSmoothTheBarber. Y'all passed us up, man. Damn.
No,
we on the couch.
bad, bro.
That's the gimmick. That's the scheme. That's the plot.
I got you.
That's the twist because they sleeping on when you think of comedy, you don't come to Houston.
Mhm.
So what I thought
True.
was, okay, cool. Hey man, why not us? You know what I'm saying?
Right,
why don't we put
right.
ourselves up? I'm like the old school era where they selling CDs out the trunk. So that's how we coming. You know what I'm saying? I met Jay Dynomite at an open mic, man. I've been doing comedy a year. We at the bodega. He come outside, he say, hey man, I know you, man. You BlackSmoothTheBarber. I'm not paying it no mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a dude hustling, trying to show the people that Houston got some live comedians.
Right.
And everybody y'all just named, they live and they from the H.
Mhm.
But we get lost in the South because a lot of people don't think of when you think of comedy, you don't come to Houston.
Yeah, exactly.
Facts.
Chicago, New York, LA, the Comedy Store. You got the Laugh Factories, you got the Carolines, that's in New York. And, hell, me and him came to like just the same understanding of it's like wild comedy scene for us comedians, that want to do comedy. Wild scene ain't booming like that. Even when people do say for instance Saturday Night Live doing an audition and they taking auditions for people to potentially be on the show, most of them not recruited from Houston,
True.
So that's why, man, like you said, some of the comedians you name was great comedians, especially like I pay homage to Bubba Dub because, man, you can see it in the boy eyes that it's hard, it's a hard grind.
Yeah.
And if Floyd, knows
he getting that hate because he teamed up with Floyd.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah, and that's why me and Smooth, man, we kind of clicked on that because we were like, what we trying to do is light the comedy scene on fire so boys will start seeing that, hey, we here. It's just, you know what I'm saying? For some reason, I guess maybe it could be comedy tradition because, a lot of, Chicago, Detroit, and New York got big comedy history. People just don't think to come to Houston, And then, to be honest, a lot of the clubs that open mic spots, they're not making enough noise for us.
Okay.
So, it's kind of like shit. Well, we got to go back to old school way when boys just say, let's set up our shop outside this store, outside this venue, and we just pitch it like they used to do, saying great cassette tapes, like Screw used to do it, So
let me ask y'all, what got y'all into doing comedy? What made y'all decide this is what y'all wanted to do?
Yeah, on the cool, man, I got kind of tossed into it on the cool. So I'm a barber. That's where BlackSmoothTheBarber come from. So I got a mobile barbershop. I pull up on the side of your house with a trailer. I deck that. But when I was at the barbershop, I wasn't making no bread.
Right.
Because wasn't nobody sitting in my chair. So I used to cut for $1.50, 75 cents, some food stamps. So as I'm sitting in the chair and ain't nobody coming in, I'm watching people, they on their phone. They either laughing, they either making phone calls, or they taking care of business. So I'm like, how can I get in their face without being in their face?
Right.
But as I'm chilling and watching, I'm watching everybody doing skits. So when they watching these skits, they in tune, they engaged. Like, man, this dude funny. So I start dropping these skits. So as I'm dropping these skits to tell people that I cut hair, that's where I'm here come from. That's what's going down. Like I say, because I'm from Houston. That's the what's going down, baby. That's Houston. When they hear that, they're like, oh, them boy from Houston.
Right.
So that's what I represent. So what happened was me and my boy Mike, Don't Trust You, we together.
Shout out to Mike.
Yeah, shout out to Mike, man. We went to Trey Day. We had Trey Day. He was at the House of Blues. And he had the comedy show at the House of Blues. This was a year ago. I only been doing comedy a year. And they took our cell phones. I'm mad, I'm hot, I'm upset. I'm like, bro, why y'all taking my cell phone? They said they got a special guest. The special guest was David Chappelle. Man, it's like I got starstruck. I was froze. I watched that boy. He did an hour with no problem. Easy money. You know what I'm saying? He said something that was so live. He said, I wish I wasn't famous because you can understand the real me. I said, damn, that's hard.
Right.
I told Mike, I said, hey, Mike, man, I need to get on stage. We got on the phone. We called every female we knew on our phone. We called our partners. We even put it on Facebook and Instagram. Hey, man, where can we go to do some comedy? I need to get on stage. Everybody pointed to the Improv. Called the Improv, got them on the phone. They don't do open mics no more. You know what I'm saying? As I'm trying to relate to people, talk to people, they telling me, oh, well, my cousin do it. man, I don't need your cousin. I need the stage. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I need to see if I can do this. You know what I'm saying? I end up running across I end up running across a cat in my hood. He said he had a comedy show and he wanted to give me a shot. Man, matter of fact, it's on YouTube. It was a mobile barber first stand-up. Man, I sucked. I did like 20 minutes, but I didn't understand the slow down, the process of being a comedian. I just was doing what I assumed they did on TV.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like, man. But we ended up doing that show. We ended up bringing like 30 people. You know what I'm saying? Once we brought them 30 people, I was like, damn, man, we really could do this. Once I did that show, that's when things start coming to effect. People say, man, you're a comedian. You need to go to this club. Man, you need to go to this spot. Man, you need to go to Secret.
Doors start opening up.
Exactly. Start pointing me in the right direction. Understanding the etiquette of what I got to do, what I got to say, the timing, about the light. You know what I'm saying? The little things that we don't know because they don't show it on TV. And ever since then, I jumped in the game. I did my first show, man. I did Barbers and Legends, man. That was a cool show. I'm not from Third Ward. We did the show in Third Ward at a church, man. I brought out 150 people. You know what I'm saying?
That's good. That's what's up, bro.
But the pay didn't add up to what, you know what I'm saying, what I seen.
Mm-hmm.
So it started making me think like, man, hey, look, I could do this myself. You know what I'm saying? So now it started got me thinking. Now we talking about, I went from barbering, so I'm coming from the business side of the comedian game, trying to take over something like, man, I can do this because it's everything is a hustle.
Yeah, sure.
What about you, Dynomite? What got you into doing comedy? What made you decide you wanted to jump in that field?
Man, crazy is like most people, man, when you when you especially come from our family, my boy Nick can probably relate. When I jumped into the work field and just trying to be the manual labor guy, like of course we see our dads be. It's like, and I in many cases became that company man, thinking that this was the route to go. And man, when something just comes to repeat itself, and what it was is it just my jobs kept getting better, but I kept losing them, or getting laid out. So I want to say, as a matter of fact, this was my Uncle Phil. He passed away a few years ago around this time or whatever for the holidays or whatever. So a few months before that, I would just I'm always cracking jokes, man. So my wife, which most of her family that I associate with is from her deceased husband. So to make a long story short, when they first was introduced to me and they was coming around, they was like, this guy's hilarious, because they kept saying I remind them of their grandkids' father that passed, whatever. So and then of course I gotta give shout out to my dad, because a lot of my sense of humor comes from him. And I make him laugh. So it's kind of like a comedian making an OG comedian laugh in a sense. So with my, let's say, married adopted in-laws and him, they just like, man, you know how people be like, boy, why you ain't on stage?
Right.
So you hearing that, and of course you see comedians, and for the most part, I'm just like, shit, because like Smooth mentioned, you get out there, you don't even know where to start. Like, what? Okay, if I even thought about that, how the hell you fill out an application to be a comedian?
Right.
And then at the same time, so, and then it's crazy. We just going into, this had to be maybe, I want to say when it first popped in my head, it had to be like 2011. Internet was really kind of starting to take off then, so I didn't even think to Google it. But it's still in my head. And at the same time, I was like in a marriage that wasn't good. So my wife at the time, not the bad talker, it just, we had a lot going on. So when I'm talking about them thoughts, I don't have the motivational background to shoot me forward with it. So I left it alone. And then, man, I keep hearing things throughout them years, and fast forward 10 years, you hearing more and more people asking you why you're not on stage, and you start connecting dots because my jobs ain't working out.
Right.
So upon, finding out about my uncle, and it's still in my head, and I'm trying to start a podcast at the same time. So now I'm juggling, like, I'm trying to start a podcast because I know I like to talk. I can tell a good story, or I can just make something funny out of any damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just started self-evaluating on people's dreams and stuff. And my Uncle Phil used to always, he showed me, because after my mom passed, I started living with him, and he showed me kind of like, look at the talent that you can do if you just have somebody to teach you. And he taught me a lot of things. Like, I can damn near work on a car and fix it with no problems without finding a mechanic. So with comedy, I'm steady having job problems, and people was like, why you not on stage? You can be using something you do every day to make the money or whatever.
Right.
So when he's getting ready to pass, and I was it was Valentine's Day, close to Valentine's Day, well, like after, because it's after he's passed when I first got started. I was like, we going to his funeral, and then I was making plans. Making plans for Valentine's Day, and I was like, after Valentine's Day, because of course, gifts and doing stuff. I say I'm gonna take my free time now to go to an open mic. Mm-hmm. So this was probably about, let's say, for instance, of course, about 2 years ago. It's been about 2-3 years since I'm passed, right? Mm-hmm. Man, I'm Googling open mic spots, and then I hit this spot called Phil and Derek's just to give it a shot, because again, work is funny or whatever. And man, it just came out naturally. Like, I mean, I have never bummed, and I'm just starting out. It's been a few years, but I have not bummed at all. So it's just like my dad being who he is, and people constantly telling me this.
Yeah, man.
We
finna get into it, man. We finna get into it, man.
I'm just like, man, I love it, because it's like, once it's kind of like, man, when you scared to try something, but you do it. Like, here's a better example. We play hood football at high ball, but you kind of scared to go play stadium ball because all the eyes is on you.
Yeah.
And then something is like trials, man, just constantly keep nicking in my head. God, like, follow your dream, bro. Go do it. So I just went, did it, and shit. I end up here, especially after meeting Smooth, because he gave me my first big show. Like, hell, we had more people there than Improv.
Yeah, I think I seen you posted on social media when you had
the Texas Takeover.
Yeah, I had
Texas
posted
Takeover.
it. Yeah, I was like, that's what's up.
Yeah,
finally to see him on the stage. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Explain that.
And I owe a lot to this man. So questions on that. This is the magician right here for me. So
okay.
Yeah.
So how was the feeling on your very first show? Like, you did, like you say, like you was nervous, or it's different from when you have all those eyes on you. So how did you take that on your performing first?
Smooth, you want to answer yours first?
Man, it's you, because it's different. I was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, for me, it like, so what happened was, honestly, on this very first big show, I was more nervous at my open mics than this big show, because before the show, when like I say, when I met Smooth, and I have him laughing with this all the time, when he first like booked me for it, I didn't even think it was really real.
Oh yeah.
No, because I just thought that he was just telling me some shit.
Man,
then
we outside.
Yeah.
We outside.
Yeah. And
make it chilling. He said, man, I do come. I say, man, look, I got the show coming up, man. I want you on it. Now, that's Hollywood talk. Yeah, man, whatever.
Right.
He not on the fly.
Wasn't even on the fly.
He ain't on the fly, so I know he got to discuss that with Baby.
Right.
Like, man, bro, he said he gonna book me, but I don't know if he playing or not, man. This dude, and me, I'm like, man, you could be on the show. Now, most people, we meet people, man, I'm the livest podcaster, man. Bro, we doing it big, man. They want a name drop.
Yeah.
I just told him, hey, man, just come to the show. You can perform, and you can open up. You can get you 5-10 minutes to your thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He get to the show, he lose his mind. We got about 400-500 people in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was like, Smooth, what are you doing? I was like, man, look, I'm just hustling. That's it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just hustling. My first show, shout out to T-Dash, man. I don't know if y'all know T-Dash. He went viral like 2 years ago.
Okay.
And when he went viral, he did a show. He did a Valentine's Day show. But I missed it. Me and T-Dash just worked together. And I hit him up. I say, man, hey, the next time you do a show, ain't hit me. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a part of it. He's like, cool. So we ended up doing the show about a year ago. He did the date night with Dash. They called me. They said, hey, Black, you could be a part of the show. I say, bet. I ain't even get paid for the show. I ain't get paid. I said, I don't want no money. I sold tickets. I sold 75 tickets. In my mind, if you bring your own people, there's nowhere in here you're going to fail.
Right.
Sold 75 tickets at $25 a whop. I don't give a damn about the money. But I was in the building, bro. 75 people. When I'm there, I got merch. I'm merch. So I made more money off the merch because I ain't making nothing off the show. That man had 250 people there. When I tell you that high, I ain't did crack in my life, but they say, the rehab, they say, once you got that high, that high to hearing them people laugh. And when I watched the video seemed fake.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So them people laugh. You know what I'm saying? I'm 15 minutes strong, standing up, and they looking at me like, man, how long you be doing comedy? I've been doing comedy like 4 months at the time.
This was you on stage?
This is me on stage. You know what I'm saying? I get off stage, boys go crazy, lose their mind. I'm here. You know what I'm saying? The next day I go to open mic, it's 12 people there. Nobody laugh.
Exactly.
I'm like, damn, this what this feel like. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I done been to a spot where nobody laugh at all. I'd rather them boo me. You know what I'm saying? Because say something at least. You know what I'm saying? They know my jokes.
They can't even figure you out. They're like,
that's like you going to hit a chick and she ain't making no noise.
She ain't doing
Right.
nothing.
Make you think you got a little meat or something. You hit it with your signature, everything. Like, baby, I know it ain't me.
She just standing there.
Yeah, you got to look down like, is it in there?
Yeah. I already know.
For real.
Straight up.
Yeah, it's for sure, man. It's a high because, like I say, open mic is of course more intimate. Sometimes the rooms is damn near small as this, and people, it's just dead silence. Yeah. Like when all us stop talking on this headset. But when you there, the chatter is going on, and for me, just to be real, that's why I'm like, it's something that I probably should have done a long time ago because it was so natural to me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, why am I not shaking? I didn't even stumble. And then, to be honest, like comedians, you might forget things, but stuff was coming. Like it was just firing for me. And it's just that high makes you even get arrogant to control the crowd. Mm-hmm. Even if they sitting there eating, talking about something, I'm for to say some shit, they're going to have you look like, I got your attention, So it did that for me, man, to the point where, hell, I mean, you can ask my boy, it's like I went over my time. I'm supposed to do 7 minutes and I go back and watch the film. That shit say 9:42. And I apologize for it because I didn't want other comedians like, man, this motherfucker need to get off the stage. Shit, nigga, we know you happy. And it just was great. And I was hitting him up, when the next? So, it's like a newfound love for me.
Yeah, I got a 2-part question for y'all. You said something important just now. You was like, you came with your merch to sell your merch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So just talk about that. How important is it because you hear people always say support.
Yeah.
But I feel like you got to give people something to support.
For sure. Yeah. Some sense of quality.
So how important is it to market yourself, have that merch out there? And we selling that merch on top of what you already, your main thing, what you doing. How important is that to give the people something to support?
That's it. You know what I'm saying? You hit the hammer on the nail. Your merch, marketing and promoting, that's big. That's it. When I go to mics, I go with merch. That's how I get paid. Mm-hmm. Everybody keeps saying, man, I ain't doing nothing for free, but what you putting out there? You know what I'm saying? That's the main thing. You go there with some merch, you might sell 5-6 shirts. You just made $100 for being in the mix.
Yeah, sure.
You just got paid.
On top of what you really there for.
Come on now, exactly. And on the cool, the open mic is the gym. It's like you practicing, that's it. But when you go there, you giving them something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't want to put the work in. That's what I'm doing.
Exactly. And then on top of that, I want to ask, like, describe y'all comedy style. Like, describe y'all style. Like, just give us a little glimpse of what somebody could be in store for when they come and sit and watch one of y'all sets.
Yeah. So,
man, I'm more of a fiction, nonfiction. What if, could be. You know what I'm saying? Because like prime example, I got a joke. You ever wonder like what you could be if you could be anything in the world? What would you be? You ever think about that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And if I could, I'd be a woman. You know what I'm saying? Y'all were laughing.
Where you going with that?
Look down here. That's what I'm saying. And I know me, I'd be a fat woman. I go on dates every day. You know what I'm saying? Because, women good at lying and be lying like, oh, baby, I will give you some.
Right.
But you too big.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want to take it slow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you dig what I'm saying? Like, just, you know what I'm saying? Thinking outside the box, coming from where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? Just being cool and make believe. Like I got a joke that I flew out to the DR and I got my body done. You know what I'm saying? And they fucked up. They gave me titties. You know what I'm saying? And I went there with a magazine. I wanted a physique. I wanted a 6-pack, but the doctor ain't speak English. You know what I'm saying? And he messed up. So now I got a sugar daddy body. Now these youngsters calling me a sugar daddy, and they be think I'm finna buy drinks and you know,
Yeah.
just some, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, that would be messing if somebody really did go out there with a plan. Gave the people 10,000
for real.
Some real life shit.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Just that playing around real life. You know what I'm saying? I'm not into politics or anything like that. I just try to, even with my life, I try to dive in a little bit of my life, but I don't too much go into my life because that's why it can be depressing. I watch a lot of comedians kill themselves because they keep over and over talking about some depressing shit in their life. You know what I'm saying? Another thing too is I cut hair, personal stories. You know what I'm saying? I got partners that got stories, but they can't tell it.
Yeah.
So they need somebody to be that outlet. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Barbershop talk is where you get a lot of the tea from.
You will be what I call a jack of all trades because when people don't understand, your barber is like down to your therapist, you know?
Yeah, it is.
You know what I mean? Like, they done know everything you're going through.
Yeah, shit, for real.
If you really, like, if you locked in, you know, black folk, we locked in with our barber. We probably got barbers for 10, 20 years.
Yeah, that nigga your mentor, your preaching shit. Like,
know everything you got going on.
For real.
You see him down there like you see your
family.
family.
The motherfucking kids calling him Uncle shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, you will have a lot of experience and a lot of stories to go up there and get them people some authentic, real, true stuff.
Yeah.
Everyday thing. Cause I feel like comedy with that, like people want something that they can relate to.
Yeah.
But what would you consider? What would you say your style is in comedy?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Like, especially like me as I mature into my like mid years or whatever. Like now, man, I'm just outspoken on any damn thing. Now, I ain't too much getting go into the politics. I'm just a person that, like, say for instance, why everybody might have jokes based upon what a president lied about. Like me, like I'm asking everybody, like, anybody realizing Joe Biden, if the wind blow hard, that nigga gonna die? Like, I'm that guy. I'm looking at it for different angles and shit. You know, like prime example, I was having a phone conversation with my dad yesterday and shit. And my dad, of course, he old school, so his religion is old school. And he's at Taco Cabana, he's getting his food. And I'm talking about, matter of fact, the comedy show, which is, you know, serious to me. And he just tuned in completely until I just get cut off because the bitch at Taco Cabana left lettuce on his food. So he's talking stupid to her, and then all of a sudden hit her with some old school shit like, there ain't nothing but the devil that's in here to put that damn lettuce on my stuff. I told you that I ain't want lettuce on my... And I'm like, and see me, my comedy is like, hold on, wait. So out of all the shit that could be going on in the world, you thinking the devil wasting his time on fucking with your food? Yeah. And I'm like, God damn, the devil is in the food. So now I'm like, ouch, nigga, I was hungry. Fuck it, nah, I don't want shit. That nigga might jump in my hamburger and shit. Now I'm like, so it's like, now I like to attack comedy from like most from aspect of things they can relate to in my life, but at the same time find humor in it. But I'm a conspiracist, I ain't gonna lie. And I will sometimes challenge certain shit that just not making sense with common sense. And it's not that I disagree with you, and it's not that I'm being problematic. I like to play devil advocate, you know, in real life with my jokes, so you can see that, hey, explain what you believe in.
Right.
Don't just say you believe something or you for something, and if I challenge that shit, you more mad at the fact that I'm challenging you than you don't even know what you're talking about. So I like to do that so crowds can engage with me, and we can all leave out this motherfucker and be like, man, the shit I was thinking before I went in here was dumb. So
you like to call bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. You know, not just bullshit, you know, like I ain't gonna jump in your own personal business bullshit, but I'm just saying, like, if I'm having a comedy show, I want everybody in here one and loving each other. I don't need you maybe possibly scooting over because the nigga that sat next to you had a motherfucking Democrat bumper sticker and you Republican. Right. Like, fuck all that. So if I see that tension, or say for instance, if I know that tension is out in the news, I'm gonna bring it to the comedy show. Let's see, can we find common grounds? Or maybe the person that's taking something too serious can see it ain't that serious.
Right.
You know, so yeah, I try to be that guy.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask one more thing because I'm really into, you know, comedians and stuff like that because I feel like that laughter is the window to the soul.
Yeah, it is.
I've been hearing like a lot of comedians feel like with this canceling culture nowadays, y'all really can't Cause if you a historian, a comedian, you know.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Bernie
you can't.
Mac,
You can't do half the shit they used to can
Marlon,
say. Yeah.
all of them used to go up there and say all kind of crazy shit.
Yeah.
If you watch them old Def Comedy Jam tapes.
Yeah.
So do y'all feel like, you know, with y'all starting y'all comedy career, y'all feel like it's certain things y'all can't attack up there? Y'all feel like y'all gotta muzzle y'all jokes and
Yeah.
and y'all can't really be y'all authentic self.
Like filter it.
Yeah, filter it a little bit.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to piss nobody off.
Yeah.
Like, do they like kind of like fuck with y'all creativity?
Sometimes, I mean, for honestly, the way I think and where I can go, I know where I can go would be an issue. But I guess I can say that I'm glad I'm able to filter it as I'm going, or maybe, you know, when I'm preparing a bit or working on a joke, I make sure that I'm like, okay, let me keep it as clean as it need to be before, you know, they send the wolves after you or what the spake. So like for me, you know, saying for me, my safety net, if I feel that I use women. Women is my safety net.
Mm-hmm.
So say for instance, like I know how women feel about maybe the LGBTQ community or whatever, and sometimes I tie my jokes in with that where I can make fun of one thing while I'm really making fun of something else. And again, it makes everybody be like, hey, ain't that bad. Why are we tripping? I mean, it's just jokes. Cause again, jokes being made about people or other ethnics all day long. Why I can't joke about you guys or this topic or whatever. So, but it don't scare me. I just think ahead.
Me, I'm slow boogie. I'm slow boogie, bro. On the court, I don't even know how to write a joke. I'm still trying to figure that out. Like you said, a lot of guys want you to go watch the old guys and study.
Mm-hmm.
When you study, we're in a different era. They ain't had the internet back then.
Nah, for real.
Yeah,
that's true.
So the things they facing and what they did, they was the news.
Yeah,
a lot of us don't watch the news. My news is Facebook.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, the boy died today. You know what I'm saying? I catch it on Facebook. I ain't watching the news. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch a lot of TV no more because I'm too busy trying to be on TV.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
And I respect, like I say.
That's a bar right there, man.
Yeah. I'm real because you get caught into stealing somebody else's style.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't authentic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like I know y'all watch podcast, but y'all not sitting up there and going and you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just we too busy in our own lane. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly, for sure. Because you know, and that causes you too when you watching way too much content, or you have your favorite content, you find yourself going into mimicking them people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, it happened to me, and and this takes me back to when you first was asking me what made me get into it and when it started. My whole let's just say not my style, but my demeanor was a Kevin Hart demeanor.
Okay.
You know, because he's good. I admire him. I like his work, especially how he put his team on. And that's how I got into it, trying to build a team or find a team. But I kind of found myself mimicking more than his work ethics and mimicking his style. Like, you know, I'm up on stage and then my jokes is like him. You know, when he's making fun of him being short, or like he got a joke when he's afraid of dolphins and stuff.
Right.
Here I come. My joke is sounding similar. Like, yeah, I got a joke where I'm afraid of earthworms. So, but I heard a chick, and this one really just set it in because I heard a chick was like, damn, this nigga like Kevin Hart. I know. So when she said that shit gave me writer's block. And again, I didn't bomb because I didn't get booed and bombed. It gave me brain freeze.
So did she say that like as far as like in a negative way, or was she was trying to say you?
No, it wasn't.
Was it a good way? Like,
see, so she was laughing at my jokes at the same time she said it. So she was like, this nigga like Kevin Hart. Like I'm worse than Kevin Hart with animals and species. But I didn't want to hear. Yeah, I didn't want to hear that.
Nah,
because
she called you all the way up.
Yeah, exactly. I ain't hear that because I mean, come on, think about it. If you doing your favorite rap song and the motherfucker is like, man, this nigga going hard. That boy sound like Tupac.
Yeah.
You know, for me knowing who Tupac is, I can take it as a compliment. But if you're an artist and you never knew Tupac and then you go research Tupac, how he was might not even be what you perceive yourself. So I sound like this bum ass nigga. I thought I was the shit. You get what I'm saying? So that's me. And Kevin Hart, by no measure is a bum, but it's just like, come on, it's always never room for two of the same kind. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, man, I want to be myself, which is Dynomite. So,
okay. So, question like, what y'all got going on right now? Like y'all moving as a collective, or this just like one project y'all doing together and y'all doing your own individual thing, or it's just like a team effort between y'all? Like how y'all got how y'all moving?
Man, for me, it's an individual sport.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But if you show a man how to fish, he can eat forever.
Sure.
Okay.
So what I'm doing is the information that I have, passing it to him. Because
Okay.
Yeah,
what's
sure.
gonna happen is he's gonna be able to book me. I can book him. You know what I'm saying? Especially if y'all know some comedians tell us hitters, because you gotta understand it's too big. There's so much money out here, it's crazy. So my thing is how we move a team by ourselves, because you know what I'm saying, with this clique, it's like rap. When you move as a clique in a unit, if somebody fall off, y'all all look bad.
Yeah.
But if everybody take care of business, we good. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Right, right.
Because we you know what I'm saying, we all different stages of the ladders. Me, I'm not a comedian, I'm a barber. I tell people that all the time. But what comes with that, I'm a promoter too. I know how to hustle. You know what I'm saying? The way I was raised. So, you know what I'm saying? My thing is, I might not be the funniest guy, but you know who he is? This guy's funny. You know what I'm saying? You know who can get us in the door? This guy can get us in the door. Everybody got a part. So it's not what you know, it's who you know. So if somebody got keys to doors, I need it. Everybody say, man, I don't want no new friends. But your old friends can't do nothing for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
Fact.
Hey, so what are we doing? You
This
dig
boy
what I'm
up here
saying?
spitting.
That boy be spitting
Yeah,
that,
yes,
that
sir.
shit.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
what we got to do, we got to go to work.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? So if he got an avenue, you know what I'm saying? Everybody on the card that we got on this card that's coming up, a lot of people don't know us. The most unknown known, the Texas Takeover. We sold $10 tickets. Ain't nobody know what's on that card. Even though we think we this, ain't nobody know we had 400 people in the building, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you say, to say we're nobodies, to have that many people to go to a spot to go watch comedy, come on now.
Yeah.
What we
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Most definitely. I'm proud of y'all boys for that, man.
Yeah.
Just speak on that. What you said for us, like just passing on knowledge, man, and how important is that to you? Because I feel like a lot of people feel like they gonna dim they light by shining it on you a little bit. Like speak on like more how you feel like we need to do that more as black men, first of all, and just why people feel like they don't want to give game or they don't want to help the next man succeed,
Yeah.
Just speak on that. Like how important is that to you?
It's important to me. I'm a barber, so it's not what you know, it's who you know.
Facts.
I tell everybody when I go to barbershops, there's no one hell me being a barber, I should know everybody. I should know where to get whatever we could think of: shoes, hats, plug on jewelry, babysitter.
Y'all really are the plugs.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So I use that. So if somebody can call me, hey man, I need a house built. Don't worry about it. Let me call somebody. I'm pretty sure I got a handyman in my phone. Because you never know who. That's the biggest point of it, man. Like
Yeah.
right now, we on this podcast because this man knew somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now we locked
right.
in, not a relationship built, right? So now
Right.
we here. So now the people that I know, I need to send them here. You dig what I'm saying?
Fact.
Now we open another door. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
most
saying?
definitely.
And
Most
people
definitely.
don't understand that part of the game. You know what I'm saying? Another thing is too, a celebrity can't do nothing for you
Yeah, they are.
but take a picture. That's it.
That's it.
Facts.
That's all they can do. Oh my God, you was on the side of such and such. That was cool. His fans is not gonna leave him to be with you.
Mhm.
So what you got to do is put the work in your fans gonna
Build
stay.
your own shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I don't have a problem with subscribing to somebody's YouTube channel. Go ahead and follow. I'm gonna follow back because they got people that like me. You know what I'm saying? Prime is that we go to a restaurant. Y'all boys might like seafood. I might like steak. It's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We
Yeah.
just got to go to the right spot.
Yeah,
You
so
know what
we
I'm
all
saying?
can eat.
My first show, I got smashed, man. My first show, I got paid pennies on the dollar. Not tripping, not upset. I learned so much. I gained so much gain from that. Why not pass that knowledge to somebody else?
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
Because if people don't understand in this game, rap game, podcast game, any game, the new face bring new faces.
Mhm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
New faces bring new faces. So if you got somebody young and hungry, they gonna bring people to the building, man. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Right now, we on a podcast. I asked this I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Name 3 rappers right now, old school, that could drop an album and they'll still sell right now.
Yeah, we right now we got Nas.
Nas,
Okay.
He big right now. People
Yeah.
talking about relevancy and stuff.
Talking about Jay-Z.
Jay-Z, yes sir.
Jigga.
Who else?
That can
Eminem.
drop Eminem. Yeah.
Eminem.
That's 3 right there.
Cool, because I was thinking Wayne,
Yeah.
Snoop,
Yeah.
and Jay-Z.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got these other rappers that died off because their time went. They
Yeah.
can't compete with these young rappers. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But if they was to get with the young rapper could bring them back to life.
Exactly, revitalize. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And game.
That's why I respect Drake so much.
Man, come on now.
Yeah.
Because he reached down to them young
Right.
boys.
Man, come on.
That's
man.
why he been on the run he been on. Because he don't
hell
mind
yeah.
reaching out to them young boys.
And when you-
They say he be wave riding, but he really be playing the game how it's supposed to go.
Oh, for
Most
sure.
definitely.
Because
Most definitely.
it's psychological, man. Everything is like a psychological chess game. Because basically, if I got fans, my fans love and trust me, and I tell them, hey, the Generals Only podcast, BlackSmoothTheBarber, y'all go fuck with him. They trust me. They're gonna go do it. You know what I'm saying? You ever notice some people
Right.
follow you not even because they looking at your content to know you. They just click and follow because they saw mutual followers from one of their friends.
For a
Right,
fact,
yeah,
for a fact,
right,
So-
for a fact.
That's why it is important. And like he said, a lot of people don't get that stuff, especially amongst our community, because we basically not taught that it's enough for all of us.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and that's the thing with politicians. They keep us at a certain situation. I mean, not certain situation. They keep us in a certain mindset where they kind of let you believe it's not enough. So you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful how you tell a person you gotta grind. It's really, you gotta grind. Don't be grimy. You get what I'm saying? Because when you grimy, you're gonna always think that it's not enough, and you're gonna be roaching, and you're gonna be stealing, and you're gonna be robbing and being, you know what I'm saying, unhonest. But at the same time, when we start to show each other love and start, you know what I'm saying, being real and loyal, like this man did to me, put me on, like I said, he didn't guarantee me that he gonna, you know what I'm saying, like, hold my hand away. I'm gonna show you how to fish, and then you're gonna have to go out there on your own and learn. But at the same time, you bringing harvest back home for me, for you, and that'll make me start to say, okay, we start to repeat that cycle, and now we got that trust. But we ain't got it right now because, man, it's like crabs in the barrel for the most part for some, because they just like, I don't want to put you on, or I don't want to give you too much shine or too much pay because you might become more powerful than me.
I feel like that you have self-awareness and you're a team player in that aspect.
Yeah.
That you know your strengths and your weaknesses.
Mm-hmm.
That way, and you know how to put people in position to win. You know who got something that you don't have and can take something to the next level.
Yeah.
And that's very key. That's a very good trait to have as a person.
Yeah,
Self-awareness and knowing when to step back and let somebody else, you know, take the lead because you feel like they'll get us farther. That's like running a relay race.
Yeah.
You know, you not really fast on a straightaway.
Yeah.
So you need to go.
Pass the baton at the right time.
Switch the leg. Like you can't run fourth leg. You might gotta run second.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah, and that don't mean that you ain't gonna have another race neither. We gonna have more races.
It's not about playing your part and playing your position and knowing your strengths and your weaknesses.
Yeah.
Right.
So I feel like that's a very good trait for you to have, man. And we need more of that in the black community for us, you know, black men in general.
Yeah.
Because a lot of us feel like you said, bro, it ain't enough, but it's really enough for everybody to eat out here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, most definitely. One of the key things, bro, that I like about y'all is, you know, we got a lot of people that come here and we sit down and we interview, but y'all here together, you know what I'm saying? Y'all here as a team, as a collective.
Yeah.
You know, even though y'all on y'all own, y'all do the same thing.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It shows me that ain't nobody hating on nobody.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got a lot of people that they hate on each other when they find run into somebody doing the same thing that they doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But instead of hating on each other, y'all flipping it and y'all showing love to each other and y'all supporting each other, y'all moving with each other, you know what I'm saying? And still focused on your own craft, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, it's like iron sharpen iron.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So that's much appreciated. And me and DeMarcus was actually having a conversation about this the other day. And DeMarcus had said this, and we was talking about it, like, and we were just talking, just general talking, you know, me and him chop it up all day, you know, and we was talking about how in business, you know, a lot of people, they don't partner up with each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, everybody got this mentality of, you know, they want to get this shit out the mud by themselves.
Yeah.
But what they don't fail to realize is,
You can't
like we were saying, D, when you drive up and down the street every day, every big company you see, I promise to God, it's not owned by one person.
Hell no, nah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a team thing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Whether one person partnered with somebody and started it, you know what I'm saying? but it's a team thing. You feel me? But we stuck in this mentality of we gotta do it by ourselves.
Yeah, exactly. Or have it by ourselves.
You feel me? It's like we want to get that. We want to get that recognition. You know what I'm saying? Of oh, I got this shit by myself, bro. Ain't nobody help me with.
Yeah.
Everybody gets help. You know what I'm saying? At some point in time. You know what I'm saying? But that just I really love the fact that I'm able to see both of y'all here doing the same thing. Nobody's hating on each other. Y'all in the same, but y'all supporting each other. I feel like that's real important. And a lot of our Black people, we really could grow a lot faster if we just partner with people, get out of our pride, you know what I'm saying, and get out of our selfish ways and just, you know what I'm saying, like tap in with each other, tap in with your friends, tap in with people you see or you chill with every day, you know what I'm saying, and talk about something else other than women and fucking hoes and talk about how y'all gonna grow, how we gonna make some money. Me and DeMarcus conversation every day is about growth. It's not about bullshit.
I feel like if you hanging with, I feel like this me. I feel like if you hanging with somebody every day, y'all need to be at least trying to have some type of business together.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, me and this guy, like, we got 2 or 3 businesses together. You know what I mean? Because I trust him, he trusts me. We always talking, we always bouncing ideas off each other. Why not?
Yeah.
Let's make money together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
That way, you know, we can, like I told him yesterday, 4 hands better than 2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 2 heads better than 1.
Mm-hmm.
And people forget that term, silent partner. So a lot of people that's the face of something, but they got silent partners behind them.
Most definitely.
You know, so people got, like bro said, people got to get out this mindset of, man, I did this shit by myself, man. I got this shit out the mud. I mean, that's cool, but I don't believe that wholeheartedly. You know what I mean? Because it's hard trying to fund stuff by yourself, do things by yourself. You need a team. You need a machine behind you. Like you said, Kevin Hart, I'm pretty sure he got a team behind him.
Probably a big stupid ass team.
Yeah, come on.
You know what I'm saying? But one of the things about people is, and we say this all the time, you know, people like to take credit for the individual shit. You know what I'm saying? They want to win by themselves, but they want to blame people because they fail.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They when they do it by themselves, bro, I did this shit. You know, I got this shit out the mud, bro. I did this shit. Ain't no help, no. But when they fail and shit don't work out, they go point fingers and shit. Oh, that person didn't. Or that person, or that person, you know, they don't never blame themselves and say, I failed. You know what I'm saying? Just the same way you say, I win. You know what I'm saying?
Post me up on your
And
page.
that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like we gotta grow out of that. You know what I'm saying? But
my first, I've been doing this, been hustling about 3 years because I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm a mobile barber. First 3 years, I started off with some people, man, because, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, for me, if you hang on the side of me, you got to get some money. I was at a park, and I had a sandwich sign strapped to my back, and I'm jumping and you know what I'm saying, I'm going crazy. What's going down? And my partner Mike don't trust me. He see me say, man, bro, working hard, man. This dude is a genius.
Yeah.
Boy, call me on Facebook. He say, hey, bro, I want in. I'm like, he ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? What's up? Whatever. As we chilling, as we hanging together, we go certain spots. Everybody asks, man, what does he do? Oh, that's my man.
You was doing comedy already?
No, I wasn't doing comedy. I was just doing skits.
Oh, okay.
Oh, man, that's my manager. Now man, why the hell a barber need a manager? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But we playing around. We're making content. We acting silly. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But shit, I just gave this man a job.
Mm-hmm.
Real talk.
So I'm out here by myself for real. So, you know what I'm saying? Even when I didn't want to post, he posting. So now it look like we everywhere. Man, bro, them boys doing something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Boom, he drop a brand. He Mike Don't Trust Me shirt. Shout out to everybody involved. He's selling like hotcakes. So when we come together, it's like, oh shit, them boys doing something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I might have a partner, he's 6'8". He ain't got nothing to do. Who's that, man? That's my security. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, bro, if you gonna kick it with me, I don't really see how boys can hang together and not make no money.
Nobody got a title. Nobody got no position.
That's gang activity, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, real talk.
Right.
That's gang activity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you can give anybody a job. It's on them to drop the ball. I'd have had partners, I'd gave them the same opportunity. Hey, bro, you hanging around me. You got to do something, bro. Figure something out.
But
I don't care if you sell a hamburger, juice, water. Figure something out. Because if they like me, if they off my likeness, if they see I'm popular, if you hang with me, I sign a hat. You know what I'm saying? I tell anybody, man, you could use my name, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, whatever. If you know a chick that say, hey, she can get us here in the school, whatever, get us there. You know what I'm saying? Man, you my publicist. We gonna create some stuff.
Yeah.
We gonna fake it till we make it. And then once we make it, you can't fake it.
That's what our
Good
counterparts
job.
do
You can't
all the
fake
time.
it.
They make a job.
People just want to people just want to see that you working, seeing that you doing something.
Yeah, you got to drive. You got
Yeah,
you got an ambition about you to go get it. And back to what you said about us in the Black community working together, that's what our counterparts, Asians, Hispanics, that's what they do. We remember when we was younger, we cracked jokes of seeing 50 of them in the car, but at the same time, they all get into that space versus we all line it up in slabs behind each other. We all burning gas. We all doing this and that. And that's cool once we get on. But
perfect example.
Perfect.
Yeah. Keep going.
They'll come out here from foreign countries.
Yes.
They'll live in one house.
Yes.
Get that house paid off. Get another house. Pay that house out. Put somebody in that house.
Yeah.
We the only ones feel like, man, I got to get out my mama house at this certain age.
I don't like to stay with people. I like to walk around my house naked, so I don't want nobody looking at me. That shit that people and women and shit say.
These folks will live 50 to a 2-bedroom house till everybody stack their bread and be able to move and do what they want to do.
Yeah, that's what Smooth. He always tell me that, man, and he be honest about that. Just saying like, hey, I ain't gonna be honest. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I need, I need help. We can help each other, and at the same time, I teach you what I can know, and then we can grow. But you know what I'm saying? And we always agreeing on if I do my part, if I, if I run my wheels, you run your wheels, we won't have a problem. You know what I'm saying? The machine is running. It's only when you got someone that's just looking, want to know too much, or maybe they wondering like why your wheel is turning, easier, or why, on my end it's harder. But nevertheless, you don't need to know all that because this is just what my drive is doing. I'm not going to be your level, but I'm still giving the same equal sacrifice of going 100%, like you go 100%. Because like I say, we comedians, but his style different, my style different, his job different, my job different. It just so happened the way and our styles still get the same goal to put asses in seats and get you to laugh. So, man,
most definitely.
The main thing.
So, what y'all got? Y'all got a show.
Mm-hmm. December 17th.
December 17th. Yeah. Where it's gonna be at?
December 17th is gonna be on Players Lounge on Westheimer, man.
We will be in the building.
We will be most definitely in the building. If everybody didn't hear that, tell them one more time so they act like they don't get.
My bad. I'm sorry. Let me get together, man. You know what I'm saying? So hey,
the boy got tickets. See, that's what I'm saying, man. He be on top of the game.
Yeah. Give me two more. Give me like one more. I got to bring something.
Say less. But look, though, we Players Lounge, man. 15209 Westheimer, Houston, Texas 77082, man.
Yeah, already.
Players Lounge, man. It's me, myself, Nero, Crazy, that boy Stupid. You know what I'm saying? Belinda Queen, I'm Shantae, and Jay Dynomite, man. But
gonna be paying that boy packed up.
Yes, sir. Yes,
sir.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah,
so
man.
we working, man. Like I say, man, we just putting the grind together. I got burnt my first time doing a show, man. So now I'm coming at it different. Now we doing Zoom meetings. Now we having business meetings. Right. Now we land the law. Hey, I respect what you got going. If you don't want to do this, cool. It's not for me. I respect it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't no hard feelings.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We coming different. Like I say, these tickets we made ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We using our brain and putting it together. The things we think about, we actually putting it on the table. Another thing is we're not at no comedy lounge. We're not at the Improv. We found us a venue. Hey, man, say, sir, can we come through? Can we showcase our skills? And yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Giving us an opportunity. So what I did was we got an undercard too. We got some other comedians that never got a shot. They might not ever perform in front of
Pre-show
50 people, 100 people. So why not give them an opportunity so they could see what we really got going on? You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like that's the main thing. For me, like I say, I'm a barber. I'm coming from the business mindset. It got to make sense, man. If it don't make sense, I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
2023, we going out of town.
Already.
Okay.
We'll be out of town.
Yeah.
I don't know how we gonna pull this off, but we going out of town.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. Work. I'm making phone calls.
You
know what I'm saying?
Show on the road.
You got to, because we're not growing here. I don't want to die here. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by that is the same thing. It's like nobody. When you think of Houston, you ain't thinking comedy. You think slab. You think drink.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I want to ask you something, man, because I had somebody said this on the internet. It's crazy to me how like people can leave Houston and blow up, but people can come from other states to Houston and they blow up and they ain't even from here.
That's how it's supposed to work. I get it. Now, I used to cry about that all the time, right? So we went to school together and we got the same 24 hours. You know what I'm saying?
Break it down to him, Smooth.
Yeah, we went to school together, got the same 24 hours. You my partner, I'm your partner. We've been bullshitting elementary, cool. But then it snapped for you. Snap, man, I don't want to do this no more. I'm going to change this up. He mad at you because you made a different decision. Like me, I drove trucks. So my partners hustled. I left and went drive trucks. I drove trucks for 11 years. You know what I'm saying? So while they still hustling, pushing, moving weight, and doing what they got to do, I'm in the road, shoveling snow, stuck, crying, getting fat. You know what I'm saying? But I'm making some decent bread. Them boys go to jail, or I call it vacation. They go on vacation, come back, they still doing the same thing. I'm out here grinding, you know what I'm saying? But while I'm grinding, you know what I'm saying? Remember, got the same 24 hours. I could have made the same decision. I could have stayed there, but I was like, man, nah, I'm finna try something new.
Right.
Got my credit right. I bought me a crib. I ended up getting married. You know what I'm saying? These boys still hustling, mess with the same. We got the same 24 hours.
Right.
We come from the same hood, grew up together, but it looked different. Now they mad at me because I'm changing. Yes, I changed. I'm eating. What I'm driving is different. Where I stay is different. You know what I'm saying? I understand you still petty hustling, you know what I'm saying? And you mad at the world, but we had the same 24 hours.
Yeah, and I be feeling like with that, man, like people be feeling like, man, I ain't finna support that nigga. I know that nigga. I grew up with him.
The majority.
Yeah.
I remember when it's like people want to hold you to some shit from so long ago. Man.
Yeah, when you was a kid and didn't even know what you was doing.
I ain't that same person no more that you once knew. And Jay-Z said that on the song. I ain't the same Sean that you used to know.
Yeah. Man, you know, it's like one saying that I hear people say a lot, man, and it was floating around the internet. It said that people from your neighborhood and your neck of the woods would never support you as hard as strangers.
Right.
So they was like, always befriend strangers, because people from your neck of the woods, it's complicated for them to understand. Like he said, how the fuck you came from the same mud I came from, and you turned into diamond? Like how did you become what you becoming?
Hey, they really low key already done mapped your life out in their head.
Exactly.
Because they looking around you like, he ain't gonna be as big as this shit. There ain't nobody in his neighborhood as big as this
and
shit.
And you hear it, bro. I done heard it. You might be too old. You don't know what you're doing. You never done this before. That's one of them. Like anytime you come up with a concept or a dream, people are like, where this come from? You know what I'm saying? Like, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are you thinking about this now? Like, man, a prime example, the company I work for, no names called, I had an altercation with the guy, with like an overseer, and he basically was telling me about a decision that I made. And why am I making the decision? Because I'm not getting the money that I said I needed in the beginning. But I was explaining to him that the accommodations that I need to go make this money is not of my liking. Like, it's like I wasn't for the accommodations. So I'm like, so you basically telling me that I need to suck it up and just be happy that I'm making that money. But at the same time, it's kind of like, I broke it down to him like this. I say, this the same thing that white folks tell us when we getting shot, how school systems is fucked, jobs is fucked. And then you just say, why are you complaining? At least you got something.
Yeah.
But you living good. You don't have to step out here with me and deal what I'm dealing. You know what I'm saying? You living good, but you telling me that the pain I'm feeling can't be that bad.
No, money ain't good money, man.
Nah, it ain't.
Let me ask y'all boys a question, man. What does retirement mean to you?
You want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
Retirement mean just being, you put your dues in and you can kick your feet up. You set up, you whether you done put you some money up, and you comfortable, basically. That's what it mean to me.
Retirement to me means that whatever you doing, you didn't put your work in, you didn't put your time in, and you just kind of want to be done with it. You just kind of want to sit back and just relax. You know what I'm saying? Let all your work and thing that you didn't put in, let it take care of you for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? That's my definition of retirement.
So I asked that to say this because I told myself I want to retire when I'm 35. People laughed at me. My mama laughed at me too. Whatever.
I want to retire when I'm 40.
Gotcha. No,
I'm finna be 30 on Monday.
Yes, sir.
I got a
Happy
10,
birthday. Yeah.
got a 10-year
birthday,
run, man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir,
I say 45.
45. You see these numbers we talking? I told my 37, 35. That was my goal, right?
Gotcha.
Retirement to me means I get to do what I want to do.
Facts.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
So boom, I'm retired. I turned 34 this year, right? 35 this year, right? If I feel like cutting it, I cut it. If I don't, I won't. I'm putting these shows together. I get up when I want to, Can't nobody tell me, hey, why you late?
Yeah.
No, I'm retired, baby. What you mean? Now the money ain't there, but I get to do what I want to do. It's giving me access and opportunities to be certain places.
Yeah.
2 years ago, if y'all boy had a podcast, I would have to call off work and ask for permission.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You got it.
You know, oh man,
Yeah.
hey fellas, I'm running behind. Nah, it's hey, I'm on time because this y'all show. I gotta be on time. This is important because this y'all.
We
You
appreciate
know
it.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
So like you said, y'all numbers make sense. People say, man, you need to be 70. The most people that I work with, they're 70, they retired. A couple months later, they died.
They probably ain't even gonna see that out there 70.
You can't even enjoy what you.
They work they self to the bone.
Yeah, exactly.
Facts. Most definitely, bro. I most definitely agree. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like us as black folks, it's a lot of things that we think we know that we don't know.
Oh, hell yeah. It's time.
And the mindset, well, I got it from the youngsters. These youngsters on the internet making real money and chilling.
Yep.
And the crazy part about it is they got two parents at the household, so they can do that. Imagine when we came up, if moms gave us, what we have now, what they got, like I say, this podcast, I use this as an example. I could did this at the crib at my mama's house.
Yeah.
Because my mom was always at work.
Right.
You know, so I had time to face. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't know.
Could have had the whole setup. Yeah, she wouldn't even know that you had it going on.
And then now I'm in school, so I got the time to research.
Yeah.
I need to research how to get monetized, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because a lot of times in the schools, you remember you had them crazy ass courses in school that you like, why the fuck am I in marketing?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why the fuck am I in a retail? You know what I'm saying? Or I'm in sales.
Them the ones that was the most important.
Exactly.
Now that's what's running the world.
Exactly. And back because like my kids now, that's the ones that's in high school. It's not even called electives no more. They give it an important name, and I can't think of it, man. But I was like, "You mean elective?" And they was like, "What the fuck is an elective?" Because they gave us options just to pick the shit off of paper, and we always pick art and wood shop, cool shit.
Some shit that we ain't have to show up.
Exactly. My son was in a class, man, that basically was teaching him how to build a website. And he couldn't even articulate it to me what it was. So I just thought it was something stupid. So I went up there for the, when you meet the teachers and shit. And she was like, when your son finished with this, he'll know how to make a website for your brand.
Computer programmer.
And I'm looking at this nigga like, motherfucker, I'll beat you the fuck up. I'll sit in here with you so you can learn. Like, nigga, get that shit, because
you better go past that shit with A's, nigga. Straight A's.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have your ass in this motherfucker.
Y'all need to be teaching these kids something that can make them some money outside once they leave school. Because college and school ain't for everybody.
Nah, it ain't.
So teach them a trade while they in school.
Most entrepreneurs, like they say, bro, are college dropouts.
Right.
Because they they was like, what you trying to teach me with this college for the most part is for how I can go back and work for your ass or work for the company.
Let me say something on that. You know why a lot of them was college dropouts?
Why that?
Because a lot of them niggas was perfecting their craft when they was young.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Takes me back to they called, when you say it clicked for some people, they called to pay attention to that course that you didn't use. Like, why the fuck you over there in marketing or web design?
That nigga that was in wood shop and marketing, he loved that shit when he was a little boy.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? He just did that shit. Probably not even knowing it was gonna turn out to that.
Exactly.
But them niggas that went to college, they been doing that shit. That dropped out. They was in college when we was in middle school.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
even though they was in the same grade, they mind was in college while I was in middle school.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Them niggas was taking what's them damn classes?
Yeah, like
pre-AP. They was in that shit and all that. Them was the niggas you barely seen walking down the hallways and shit.
Or you wonder like, motherfuckers, the janitor locking the doors, he's still just not coming out the library.
They already got half they college courses already.
Exactly.
Yeah. Step on the college.
And finna go to that bitch and drop out.
Yeah.
You know
they're gonna drop out because it's like
they feel like they reached their max
exactly
at that point,
and they have
can do shit for them.
Yeah, they have.
You know what I'm
saying? Before we get out of here, man, I want to say once again, I appreciate y'all brothers for coming on here, kicking this good game that we need, man. Just give somebody that's probably like on the verge or on the edge, want to just put their feet in that water to chase their dreams. Just give somebody some advice, man, that y'all would want somebody to guide y'all, to push y'all to go ahead and just take that next step.
I read this on Instagram or Facebook. It say, follow your dreams or you're going to work for somebody that you're pursuing theirs. I don't know if I'm saying it right.
No, I get what you exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly what you
Yeah, because and that's what's going on. I got a partner. We grew up together. He was telling me about this and that. I say, bro, you can work for me, but I'm gonna pay you pennies on the dollar. It ain't gonna make no sense. You know what I'm saying? When you know what I'm saying, you can get out there and grind too. It's like at this point now, man, it's wide open. You can make money if you got 2 hands and 2 feet. You could be a mover. You can start a moving company. You know what I'm saying? The day and age we in now, bro, you can wake up and make $100 on accident. And that's my goal, $100 a day, keep the bills away. And that's bare minimum.
It's so many ways to make money nowadays.
It kind of make you piss you off, don't it? Because you're like, what the fuck this was when I was coming up.
For real, because I swear to God.
Get somebody some advice. They want to probably step out on the dream of theirs.
Like for my, and I got 2 sons, and for my sons, man, when I always tell him, especially my son that's a little older than the other one, because he's going into things first. I always tell him, man, like for the most part, don't get too caught up into whatever you fall in love with first, because just like for women with first love, or you know what I'm saying, like your first whatever, you fall in love with it and you didn't even give yourself time to see what else is out there. And then sometimes, man, like me, my first love, you know, like and I it just hit me the other day, my first love was to just work, because I saw that's what my daddy did.
Right.
Get you a job, go and come home. And like things that I'm into now that I teach myself now, my dad always asks me, where the hell you learn this at? Because he never, like growing up, I was in tune with how he was doing it. But then, you know, when it clicked for me, I taught myself how to learn what I wanted to learn. So, man, I'm into everything. So don't just man lock in on one thing. Like you say, network, venture out, do everything. If you can do football, baseball, track, hockey, water polo, just do it. Because even though you might suck at most of them, but at the same time, you giving yourself more options and more shit to fall back on. Because I guarantee you, not just one gonna stick. It's gonna be a couple of them where you're gonna be looking like, hey, nigga, I put 10 out here, you know what I'm saying? 7 failed, but shit, 3 is better than that one that you just was locked on. Because when that one don't work, the fuck you gonna do?
You back at the job.
You back at the job and you aging, bro.
You
time
back
going.
At the job, bro. So you can only work, you like I said on the last, man, you gotta work so many years just to see some success in the corporate world, man.
Hell yeah.
It ain't no you work a good 1 year and then they move you up and they move you. Nah, man, you gotta be grinding for some years.
Because if you don't, and at the same time, and then for the most part, when you doing it in the corporate field, the corporations is already built. So you always somebody that's going into somebody else's company. So give yourself options, because more options help you create more. You be able to build your own shit that people need.
These corporations is looking for file guys at the end of the day. Somebody to blame when something go wrong.
And then you die, they're gonna replace your ass because they already grooming one to come behind you. So
yeah, man. So man, tell the people where they can find you at on the internet.
What's going down, baby? It's BlackSmoothTheBarber behind every legend. It's a great barber. I'm here. Follow me, IG, BlackSmooth_the_barber, YouTube, BlackSmooth_the_barber, TikTok, BlackSmooth_the_barber, Facebook, Jamaica Rashard. You can follow me wherever. I'm on 45, 59, 610, Beltway. I'm a little bit everywhere because I'm a mobile barber, man.
Right. Yeah, already, man. J Dynomite, man. Y'all guys can find me, J Dynomite. That's JDYNOMITE_. I'm on all platforms, man. J Dynomite. Some of them is J Dynomite _ the comedy. You can find me on all those, man. And just, man, like I say, we just trying to work, man, and put laughters and put some ass in seats, man, and just go from there. Just try to do something, man.
Tell the people how they can get y'all tickets.
Man, go ahead.
I'm sold out, but I'm sold out. But you can go to Eventbrite, man. We on Eventbrite, man. The Gift of Laughter, Eventbrite. The Gift of Laughter, man. December the 17th.
Yeah,
go to
already.
Eventbrite, man.
Eventbrite, get your tickets, man. I got 2 right here. If you want them, let me know. I'm bringing a guest.
Yeah,
somebody.
Already, man. So just hit us up, man. Like I say, we appreciate y'all, but man, like I say, when you guys invite us back, you got us, man. We got a lot of topics. So
one thing about it, man, anybody that come on this podcast, y'all family, y'all locked in, man. All y'all gotta do is say, hey, man, we pulling up. Y'all got a guest. We ain't got no guests.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Most
just
definitely.
chop game about whatever, man. Because this is just to give people. We all come from the same place, man, and we just showing people, bro, you can be more than just somebody getting up every day punching the clock.
Yeah,
man.
breaking your damn back.
Like, man, it's money out here to be made.
Yeah,
you gotta
easy
put yourself
money.
in the right positions, man. So we all about black-owned businesses. We all about building up the black culture, and we appreciate y'all out here doing something positive, y'all. And y'all pushing positivity, so that's what we're about.
Yeah, man. Also, look for us, man. We also trying to do school gigs, man, and give kids some positive motivational speaking, man. So look forward for that, and just keep your ears because we might ring.
Whatever y'all got going on, man, let us know, man. We'll be there.
Tap in with us.
Most definitely gonna be in the building for this. So,
hey, for sure.
You hear me? So just let us know, and we gonna make arrangements to be there, man. We support everything y'all got going on, man.
No, for sure, bro. For sure, no doubt. Much love.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. This Generous on the podcast, episode 21. I'm Bert.
That's your boy Dom.
Man, we signing out, man.
For sure.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Get in the comment section, man. Let us know what y'all think about this episode, man. And follow these two good brothers, man. Support these brothers. Y'all see them in the street. Salute them, man. They doing real things out here. We out of here. Appreciate y'all.
Hey, appreciate it, man. That shit was live.
Y'all locked in.
Yeah, man. It's crazy out here though, man. This comedy thing is crazy. I mean, keep clean and professional, man. There's a lot of cats out here that they're not even trying to fuck with us. Like, even with the Texas Takeover show with those 400 attendants, this boy still like,